Hi, my name is Jason, and my lead point is politics. Today's lead point is capitalism. These days, capitalism is almost held as a dirty word. My question to those who oppose that is, why? Capitalism is defined as an economic system in which investment in and ownership of the means of production, distribution, and exchange of wealth is made and maintained chiefly by private individuals or corporations. We have held this belief to run the system for our economy for the entire existence of our nation. It's the reason, I believe, that we've been so prosperous. Is it perfect? No, it's not, but neither is it really being allowed to run the way that it was actually designed. We have, as a country, have allowed our leaders to, over time, to mess with this system of government. The federal government regulates and now runs a portion of the banking industry, the automotive industry. It also has set up quasi-private corporations that are heavily influenced, if not basically run by the government. This would include the U.S. Postal Service. Now, there's an example of running something into the ground needlessly. They have tried to streamline it for years, they being the governing body of the Postal Service. But with special interests, they get roadblocks. They contact their legislators, who then leans on the board to stop things such as closing down unprofitable or redundant offices, or to stop Saturday delivery, which that alone, the plan that they had, they estimated would have saved approximately $400 million a year. That was shut down because the unions protested. They thought they would lose jobs. They are not allowed to change because someone else in government positions think that it's for the public good or a way to getting political points at re-election time. They will not allow others in competition in the delivery of mail as well. If it was allowed, private business would streamline and become profitable, or it would be gone, to be replaced by the next enterprising business person who would try to do it better. We allowed our government to get involved in places it shouldn't, like the mortgage industry. With Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, we made them quasi-private and then regulated the heck out of them and forced them to make loans to unqualified buyers to the point where they were going to go bankrupt. And now guess who gets to take over that debt? That's right, you and me. This type of government seeping into the private industry is not new, but it's increasing, and there are some who would prefer it more, such as the auto industry bailout. Aren't we all happy GM owners now? As well as the financial industry bailout, where they were too big to fail. Now they want to take over the healthcare industry. I won't deny that there is problems within that, but creating more problems by allowing inefficient government taking it over is not the solution. It's a new set of problems. I will discuss healthcare in another episode. The basic tenet of capitalism, or free market system, is freedom. We give up our freedoms and we give up our prosperity. I challenge you to show me anywhere in the world that socialism, Marxism, communism, whatever you want to label it, has created a society that has a better standard of living than we have right now. Most of the rest of the world would be happy just to attain the lifestyle of the poor here in America, than to stay in the position that they are currently in. Freedom is the key. Yet, what other country have had so many immigrants flocking to its border with no guarantees, just the promise of the opportunity to prosper? This country is about the pursuit of happiness with the possibility, not the guarantee that you will succeed. Trying to guarantee everyone succeed is the best way to make sure that no one does. Progressives has damaged this country over the years by implementing socialist ideals, like progressive income tax, which is basically a punishment of those who succeed. I'm not against paying taxes, but expecting those who worked hard to create wealth to shoulder the burden for those who don't is theft. I know. I'm a heartless capitalist. I know I heard somebody say that. I know one of you called me that at least. No, I just don't believe that the government is the one responsible for taking care of the less fortunate. Why? Because it becomes more powerful as it causes those who receive its benevolence to become dependent on it. Oh, but if the government doesn't do it, who will? As an American, I do believe that we should be involved with our neighbor. Who better to help them than the one who lives in their neighborhood, has children that grow up together? I believe that it should be voluntary, though, not forced by the confiscating of income by the government and distributed. Oh, but people won't do that. Really? Come on. It didn't take even a month for the donations of private citizens to assist the victims of Hurricane Katrina to exceed $1 billion. Funny, the government didn't have to print money to make that happen either. Granted, it was less than what FEMA handed out, but then about a fourth of the FEMA funds were stolen by scammers and went to be used like things on vacation, visits to strip clubs, and other frivolous spending. The citizens of the United States are most generous with their own money, or more generous with their own money than the rest of the world. Imagine if the government stuck to its basic duties, stopped taking so much of our income. What could happen? I believe we'd shine even more. The problem is now that we've accepted as a society that if we get in trouble, the government will come bail us out. I, however, believe if it didn't, churches, private organizations, and charities would take the responsibility. What makes me believe that? It's because they already do. There's many examples which I can go in another time. So if you have any questions, comments, criticisms, or even encouragement, they can be sent to me at theleadpoint@gmail.com. Just put my name, Jason, in the subject line. And I'll encourage you on YouTube to subscribe to the LeadPoint page and also rate this video. Also, find us on Facebook and join our Facebook group. My name is Jason, and this has been the LeadPoint Politics.